Hello, humans of the internet. My name is Colleen Gallagher. I'm sitting on a hammock currently, somewhere in the world. When you want to guess when you pop on where I am, it'd be great. I'll just wait a few moments for a few of you to join. And hey, Josiah. When you pop on, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hey, Don. If you're watching this on replay, #replay. Would love to know who's on. Hey, Robert Nava. So happy you're here. Hey, Patrick. Today is March, and I wanted to come on as I have been floating throughout this world, it feels, and so many of you have been. Austin, yay, you moved from Costa Rica to Austin. I love it. I'm currently in Arizona. I'll give it away on this beautiful hammock. However, I wanted to pop on because if you don't know me, my name is Colleen Gallagher, global educator, revolutionary goddess, and I empower people to understand how to use technology to create financial freedom and impact humanity. So it's really beautiful, and if you're here, I'm super grateful because it means that you're someone who cares about impacting humanity, poverty, empowering people to live their dreams. So it's really beautiful. And I just got off of a 4-day event. Shout out to Ryan Long and Michelle. I just got off a Global Citizen University call. Shout out to the change agents and students who are in there, where we talked about how to create an online business without even having to have any money. And if you saw the article that I posted today, I shared that I created a multiple six-figure business off of $5,000 in my bank account not even a year ago. Now, you may be asking, Colleen, it is March, almost the end of the first quarter in 2019. How do we do this? And I really feel like I'm a lion today, like March, like rawr, like a big lion. How do we do this, Colleen? What is our question of how we do this? Well, I want to share it with you. I know we have lots of e-commerce people on here and strategy people on here. I did not do it the strategy way. I did not do it the e-commerce way. I personally have impacted many people because I invested in myself. And I invested in personal development, and I invested in getting in online environments and creating new friendships that were not the friendships that I had a year ago, 6 months ago. They are very different. My conversations are very different today than they were 6 months ago. My conversations today talk a lot about energy and vibration. And something that many of you may or may not know, if you've met me or you've talked with me or you've been around me, that I'm fully coming out and owning now is, just a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I came out and shared that I still suffer from anxiety and an eating disorder. And as soon as I energetically committed to that, there was $40,000 in cash that was received to me from four people, $10,000 each, for a container that I offer to empower them and guide them. And it was as soon as I started to actually honor my truth and honor my magic, instead of running away from my truth or running away from something that, or denying part of me to exist. That is a reality in my world. That actually allowed cash in my business to show up. And while some people would be like, this is very interesting, Colleen. How does this happen to one? I want to share something with you. I didn't understand this a long time ago, almost less than a year ago, actually 10 months ago. It wasn't until April of 2018 that I didn't even know there's a difference. Hey Joshua, I'm so happy you're on here. That there was a difference between a mind and a soul. I didn't even know there was a difference. Well, now many of you know me know that I literally go in my life based on feeling. I do what feels good. I do things that never make sense to anyone because it's totally illogical. However, I wanted to share with you is that is my magic. And I wanted to share with each of you that are connected with me, as I have not shared before, and especially what I do with my clients that some of you may not be aware of is I read energy. I feel energy. I can see the energy that exists around you and in your body. I actually can feel where there's blockages in your life by how you talk to me. I can actually feel in the vibration in your voice what is hindering you from making money in your life, what's hindering you from impacting poverty, what's hindering other people. I can feel all of these things. Now, you may ask, well, Colleen, if you can feel all of these things, why don't you tell me? I am not 1-800-CALL-INTUITION hotline. Women are not 1-800-CALL-INTUITION hotline. That is not what my magic is for. That is not what I'm here to do. And that is not how I choose to serve. However, I would like to share with all of you is what I do is not a cookie cutter. Here is the 3-step process. First, make a program. Second, use Facebook ads. Third, receive money. That is not what I do. That is not what I choose to do. Sure, I could tell you that, but please go to Russell Branson. He's a master at that. He can go help you. Please go to all the e-commerce and whatever people. They can help you do that. That is not where I choose to play, and that is not where I desire. And many of you who are connected with me, you share that you would like to feel more alive. You would like to feel like you're so free and that you're living a freedom lifestyle. I want to share something with you. I hear many people living a freedom lifestyle, but are they truly free? Are they truly free? And what I mean by this is, as we're starting March, the lion, as we're almost done with Q1 of this year, where are you playing? Are you reaching your money goals? Are you impacting poverty the way you want to? You know, I know personally I've been able to reach my second 6-figure month. One of my first clients who I've had who is in e-commerce, I don't know anything about e-commerce, he sold something within 3 days using the things that I shared with him, which is all feeling based. These are all feeling based things. I cannot share with you exactly the secret strategy. And he is now 2 months out of corporate and he's hit $5,000 in his business. I've had one client who was in my 6-week program, did her first Love Leader retreat. I've had another client who recently was able to get a client for $10,000 as their first payment. I had 32 of my 30-day clients who've been able to create their first online container program service and receive from it. It is not the strategy, though, of here is the program. Here's 1, 2, 3. That is not for me. I'm not the how and I'm not the what. I'm the why girl. I really empower you to step into your magic, to step into you, to all of you, unapologetically. Men, women, doesn't matter. And I want to share this really, really deeply. So lean in very close if you're paying attention. Hey Dan, you know, when I had cancer at the age of 14, there was a lot that I suppressed. And there was a lot that I pretended was okay and it wasn't. And I'm sick and tired of pretending everything's okay. You know, sometimes things aren't okay. Sometimes they're crazy. And lately, with my gifts of spirituality and feeling things about you that when I talk with you and hearing things from other angels or God or universe or sources that aren't mine and hearing how they can serve you, it can be a little scary. You know, there's times I was actually just with at this event and I was talking with a dear brother of mine now, Ron Blackburn, shout out if he's on here. And hey, Tiffany. And what happened is when we were speaking, that I was sharing something with him. I was like, oh yeah, she, whatever. And he said, who are you talking about? When she said she, I was like, oh, we're talking about Colleen. And it wasn't me making it up. There's actually another light because I carry so much light. Hey, Johnny, so happy you're in here. There's actually so much light that I carry that different entities or different light beings or different source or different angels actually enter me. That could be your family. It could be someone that's passed away for you and they're actually here to talk with you and speak with you. Because I've allowed my body to be such an open channel. And we're all channels. We're all always sharing things about our life, about our experience, about our emotions. And it's really beautiful. We're all doing that. You actually created me speaking to you right now. And I'm actually speaking to you and who you should be hearing from. Hey, Dion. And what's really beautiful is it's been really scary for me at times because there's been all these different angels and people that you all know are part of your family or all these people that are existing in different realities coming to you, wanting to speak with you, desiring to help you through me. And they're giving you answers. That thing from your mom, that thing from your dad, that thing from your grandpa, that thing from that angel that you know is supposed to be here supporting you, it's actually speaking to me through you right now in this moment. And so your magic can be a little bit scary. It cannot make sense. And if you've looked a lot of my life, scroll through all my Instagram, scroll through all my Facebook, I don't do things according to the books. I don't have a secret strategy. My strategy is I feel, and I choose to be me, and I choose to love myself, and I empower those around me, whether it's a man, whether it's a female in the human body. I choose to empower you and guide you to actually recognize your magic and your skill set. It's not something that can be taught in school. It's something that was gifted to you. And my gift is energy. My gift is light. I carry so much light. I see light, I get light, and I understand how to bring you to greater amounts of light. Because when we're acting with light, think of electricity. Electricity allows us to see. Think of countries that have electricity and countries that don't. You know how many countries in the world don't even have electricity? Because they aren't being shown the light. People are not letting them see the light. They're stopping it. Think about you. What if you were to actually shine your light so bright? What if you were actually to go into yourself in the month of March and be the lion so brightly, and you were to go in and shine that light? You are actually allowed yourself to be around a mentor, to be around someone who supported you in that way. And you would be asking, well, Colleen, why don't you do this for free? I'm doing it for free right now. I'm speaking to you right now. And you should feel that. I actually want to pause on this live right in this moment. And I want you to take a deep breath in. Hey, Marga. I want you to sometimes activate your third eye when you breathe deeply like that. And actually look into what shapes, what colors, what visions come to you. Because that's your gift. That's the world. That's the universes, the multitude of universes desiring to speak with you. Do you really think that we created all this, humankind? Do you really believe that the algorithm somehow magically put you right here as I started this video, as you're stepping into your March magic and money? Could that just be the Facebook algorithm? No. We're supported by much farther and greater things than you and I could ever imagine, or mind, our subconscious mind could ever put together, because we desire to control things and put patterns together. So Colleen, why don't you do this for free? Well, let's think about that. Spirituality. It's been taught for a long time that money and spirituality don't go together. But let's transform that. Let's shift that paradigm. That love, you can't monetize love. My whole brand is love, and I've monetized love. My whole brand will always be love, and I'll continue to monetize it to a multi-billion-dollar brand. And guess what? The more that I grow, the more employees. The more that I grow, the more people that make money. The more that I grow, the more people that are impacting this planet with love and impacting humanity. The more people that are in inner cities and lower social economic are having opportunities. The more people that are living in poverty are actually having access to see how they can get credit scores. The more people that are actually getting access to get phones to see how they can make a difference in this planet. So Colleen, well, if you're this great and this coaching and this business and all these things are this great, why do I have to invest money? Well, think about my gift, just like you have a gift. The more that you give energy to your gift, and money is energy, the more you allow yourself to receive, you allow yourself to receive for your gift. You're telling the universe, the world, the gifts, those that have passed along, those that are here to support you, you're telling them thank you. Thank you for giving me my gift. Thank you for letting me see things in a different way. Thank you for letting me move through this energy. Thank you for letting me share this energy with the world. And see, when you receive money, those patterns that you pick up, Johnny just loved this, so I'll share Johnny's. Johnny's a master at seeing energy, even more than I am. I feel it deeper. I could see it deeper as well, but Johnny's been practicing his craft with seeing and being able to move it once he sees it. And so with that, the greater that he's been able to get into this, and Cynthia, who's on here now, I believe, her and her husband, they do food. Oh my God, Thane, you're on here. I'm even more amazing. He does amazing things with food, vegan food. The more that he allows himself to receive money for his gift, the more vegan ideas and vegan money and vegan recipes and pure organic things that are going to be able to come through him, because his brain is picking up patterns in that. Same with Johnny. His brain picks up patterns and spirals of energy. And the more that he allows himself to receive, the greater, more intense those patterns are going to give, so he can give his gift greater to the world. They both can give their gift greater to the world. So you ask me, why do we all charge money? Why do we have to do investments? Why are there premium investments? Well, think about it. How big of a transformation can you go through if something's $1? How big of a transformation can you go through if if you invest $1 million? If you invest $1, sure, maybe you'll get $1 million. However, are you going to go through the transformation of really loving yourself, of really being fully self-expressed? Are you really going to go through that? Are you really going to feel alive in freedom? As I've shared, sure, I can help you make money online, but at what cost? I can help you make money online and impact humanity. Where I'm helping people like Sam Beard, who's a dear friend of mine, who's worked with 7 or 8 different presidents, from Kennedy to Obama. These are the connections. These are the networks that I make by naturally in my presence, because I'm allowing myself to receive from my gifts. And I'm telling the universe, thank you. Thank you for letting me see these patterns. Thank you for letting me march like a lion in this confidence. Thank you for my magic. Thank you for letting me share my magic and allowing me to see that it transforms people. Thank you for money being good. And thank you for allowing money to be helpful. I'll give you an example. There's actually a little girl where I was just helping her family and them pay for their treatment. Because as some of you may know, when I had cancer, what happened to me is I actually saw another little, hey Jason, I actually saw another little girl, or I was with her and her dad yelled at her mom. And what he said to them is, the only reason we're in this position to not pay for our daughter's treatment is because you're a stay-at-home mom. So I had a really effed up relationship with money, living in fear of it, that if I didn't have it, I would die. If I didn't have it, that I couldn't have love. And I've invested a lot of time, energy, and money to transform that. However, now that I've been able to transform a relationship with money, I'm actually able to help a family pay for their treatment. I've actually just added a second family where I'm helping them pay for their treatment. So people say, well, Colleen, you don't need money, or why do I need to invest money for things? Can you transform poverty without money? Can you create an education platform without money? Ask yourself these questions and just think to yourself, well, if I did allow myself to receive money for my gift, I was saying, thank you, universe, guides, angels, all of the things. If I allowed that to come through me, what could I do? How could I scale that? What purposeful contribution could I give to provide a solution and opportunities to the world? You know, I've shared it many times and I'll share it again. I don't believe we're living in a world anymore of problem and solution. We're living in a world of solution opportunity. Many of you lately have been talking to me about your relationships, a lot of you, and I love it. I love hearing about relationships. It fascinates me. And you know, a lot of you have been asking, Colleen, what are you going on with relationships? And I've really just stepped into the dating scene back in November, so I'm really figuring out that position of what I'm desiring for myself. And what I really wanted to share here with all of you is the language of money, your relationship with money. I'm actually going to be doing a course. Hey, Isabel, I love you too. I'm going to be doing a course on this in March, and it's going to be a small group of people. And I'm going to be sharing how your relationships with your spouses, your wives, your husband, your relationship with your gift, how you talk to it. Do you even talk to your gift? Do you even know that you have a gift? I know that I have a gift of feeling things and seeing things and letting other people come through me that are deceased or alive to talk to you in your moment, to guide you to your business decision. I know that. And I talk with that gift and I thank that gift. Do you honor your gift? Do you honor your gift and see how it's going to impact humanity? Do you see that as the world has developed, this is part of my master's and PhD, that we used to be in just an open, developed world. And then there was the privatization of property. And there was the agricultural revolution. Then there was the industrial revolution. And there was the technology revolution. And right now we are in the revolution of love. We are in the revolution of, if you do not align yourself to love, I'm sorry, but you will be left behind. And I do not want that for anyone. We are in the revolution of love, where we are using gifts, we are using love, we are using illogical things to make a difference in this world. 80% of the world is living in poverty, less than $5 US a day. Majority of Americans have never even left America. I've been to 35 countries. Every single country is just as beautiful. Just because someone doesn't have running water doesn't mean that they're not beautiful. Just because someone has to walk 2 miles doesn't mean it's the best 2 miles to get water of their day, because they're actually connecting with their gift. You have no idea what someone else may or may not need, what someone else may or may not be going through. All you can do is control you and create your reality. By you being here on this live, you've created your reality. And I want to share with you March, magic, and money. We're in the first quarter of this year in 2019, almost 2020, which is going to be an amazing, amazing year, even more amazing than this year. So I ask you, what's your quarter one looking like? Are you content with it? Are you completely resolve with it? Or do you know that there's more? Do you know you're just scratching the surface? You know, I share, I'm always doing masterminds. I'm always investing in myself. I've invested $185,000 in my personal development in 14 months. And I'm just at the brink. I'll always be investing because I'm obsessed with my potential. I'm obsessed with human potential. And I know that for me to be surrounded by people that are at their ultimate potential, I have to be at my ultimate potential. So I'm obsessed and will stop at nothing for it. So I ask you, to look within this March, this lion, be an animal, whatever you want. Allow yourself to start thinking of your gifts. Allow yourself to start choosing what are your gifts and getting in environments where people can actually empower you and guide you to actually grow and expand your relationship with money, with your loved ones, with family, with travel, with freedom. Because freedom is not just financial. There's a lot of people that have financial freedom, but they're not free from within. And I'm free from within. And I empower every single person I'm around to always be free from within. So if you don't have that, nothing else matters. Freedom starts from within. Love starts from within. And when you get so in love with doing that, that's when it expands out into the world and evolves. And that's when everything shows up, like just like that. You can go out and share, and you can realize that maybe you have an anxiety problem and even eating disorder still. You can admit it to yourself instead of hiding from it, and $40,000 cash shows up. You can share that in one of your clients because their first $10,000 client. Their clients are going on their first Facebook Lives. You have your clients that are now into spirituality and understanding what the different dimensions that function on. This isn't just me being woo-woo or other things, otherwise you wouldn't be here. You know it deep down that you're simply just remembering that you are pure light, you are pure source, you are frequency. It's here to impact on so many levels. And in that frequency, there's different gifts that we have. Mine is the intuition business consultant. Intuition empowering you to understand technology to impact humanity how you're meant to. So, as I wrap this up, I just wanted to come on and share, as there's been so many upgrades and updates with me, I'm fully being expressed in all moments in authenticity. And to add on to that, I want to share, I almost actually failed a class this semester. It was my closest to ever failing, and I passed with 71%. It was a really big deal for me. I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of feelings come up. However, I realized something. I failed, or almost failed, because I was supposed to learn that it's okay to fail. It's okay to admit that it's almost okay to fail. And the more that we admit that we fail more than we succeed, the more that we allow the universe to support us. And I know I fail far more than I succeed, but see, my failures are actually where I win. My failures are actually where I find wholeness. My failures are actually where I get to look within and love myself even more, and love humanity even more. So I ask you, as you sit here and watch this live, where are you playing? What are you choosing? What are you creating for March, for your magic, and for money? There's a few ways you can play with me this month, and I would love to play with you. And one is the Relationship with Money course that I'm doing in March. I have a private retreat, one-day retreat that I'm doing, and it's invite only, really. However, if you feel called, you're watching this, and you're like, I need to be there, it's gonna be in Arizona, message me. It is a very small group of hand-selected people that I'm inviting. The 4-hour training will be the Relationship with Money, and that'll impact every area of your own relationships, money, frequencies, all of it, your gift. The other thing is Global Citizen University, where we just had our call today. We were looking at external freedom, and I actually broke down tactical strategies of how you can launch a course, create an ecosystem of products and services, create different product lines for whatever you do, and the laws of the internet I share that you must know in order to tap into your spiritual gifts. And that I'm still open for enrollment with that. And there's the student, the change agent, and the global economist. And I have my first retreat coming up in Greece. So I'm super excited. Any of those you're feeling called, you're feeling inspired, you're feeling moved, please message me. I do have an assistant as well now that is answering some of my messages. I cannot be there all the time now, protecting my energy and being there for you. However, it is truly my honor and my blessing to be all of here together. If this resonates with you, please share it out, because I know there's a lot of people right now who are having these gifts come through them, who are having their magic come through them, and they're just unsure what to do with it or how to talk about it. Hey, Ava. And so I really invite you to share this, to link it if you're feeling called and inspired in any way. I love each of you so much. And remember, this is only the beginning of this epic journey of the revolution of love that is happening on planet Earth.